So today I decided to finally expose the real truth of who and what Jschlatt really is and what he wants, and I prove everything with fact-based evidence. I believe every claim made in this video, so that means you will too. So after my 2 failed attempts at exposing the horrors of the YouTuber Jschlatt that you have to check out after this one, to get a more comprehensive look at this expose, I've been trying to warn people, but apparently YouTube doesn't believe that North Korea, Iran, Syria and Cuba deserve to learn the truth. That's not okay, YouTube. This blatant censorship is why big tech will eventually be replaced by the only true social media. All hail the Communist Party. Anyway, so the stuff that Jschlatt has been able to hide under our noses actually is quite incredible. What I'm about to reveal to the world could end up with me having to go hide out in Russia. So if that is the case, make sure to read my book covering everything and to buy my t-shirt. I helped uncover the truth behind Jschlatt and all I got was this t-shirt. Okay, so let me start out by saying that Jschlatt will never be able to come back from this video. Why, you might ask? Well, because the evidence that I will be uncovering will simply have destroyed his reputation too much. EDP 445, move aside. This is a new champion who's ready to fuck up his career even more than you. So in my last 2 exposed videos, at this point I have said that he was responsible for the attacks during 9/11 and that he could potentially be the deceased John F. Kennedy, hiding out in the witness protection program. Well, forget about all of that. That is decanonized now. Just don't even look at it. Unless you haven't watched it, of course. Then you should, okay? The slate is wiped completely clean, so let's go back now to the beginning. To the year 1999. When we go back to 1999, we discover that Jschlatt was responsible for several tragedies that he so nonchalantly states. So perhaps the answer lies in said tragedies. One very prominent tragedy that occurred in 1999 involves horror master Stephen King, who was struck by a vehicle June 19th, 1999. Now let's remember that this story is from the liberal media CNN, so we need to be careful. But I did actually fact check this one to be sure, and it is true. Now what is my evidence that this driver that hit the horror writer was Jschlatt? Well, we know that Jschlatt is a very religious man who wants to integrate theocracy into schools, mainly everywhere. What does this prove? Well, it proves that Jschlatt is a ruthless businessman that could have possibly been trying to steal King's work. And the fact that King survived the attack led to this plan failing and him becoming the ultimate failure of life. A YouTuber. This rage could have built up inside him and stayed there for over 20 years until it finally bursted and created this psychopath that enjoys Oreo O's as a cereal for a morning meal. Absolutely despicable. I think by now the character that is Jschlatt should be fully realized in your head. So now that I dropped this bombshell, you won't feel too blown away, but still it's insane. Jschlatt is a Democrat. I know this might come as a surprise to many, but after my research, I'm afraid it's true. On February the 2nd, Twitter user itsjoko tweeted the following picture. The next day, February the 3rd, Jschlatt replied to that, and on the same day I decided to reply. With one of the many bombshells to come. I tweeted an unedited picture of Jschlatt rocking the Andrew Cuomo merch. Jschlatt responded in what many would consider a normal reaction to such an atrocity. But look closer at the wording. This is the worst fucking thing. What thing? What is he talking about? As far as I'm aware, Jschlatt is a living, breathing human being. But you know what isn't? A Democrat. We all know that Democrats are vile, disgusting creatures that feed on the blood of the innocent to survive. And the fact that he liked the images tells me that this is a little more than just a theory. But I guess he also liked a picture of me calling him a based and red pill Catholic conservative.
4 vids, 2 weeks, man, I feel like Johnny Depp. All these pills, no wonder why your ass is slapped. Such a big, moves are big, but I do not overstep. I get my money somehow, but I do not want no counterfeit.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
We need to raise the minimum wage to a living wage. Provide.
Oh my God, the living wage, the fucking minimum wage, you fucking old socialist dingbat, dipshit, asshole, cocksucking, fucking piece of shit from fucking the goddamn hills of Vermont.
Yeah, that's my golden rule. What? That's the golden rule. Yeah, what? That's the golden rule. Yeah, what? That's the golden rule.
What?